Yo, if you missed the Focus Up show this weekend, this is what you missed.
Brother Joshua, student of the Honorable Minister Farrakhan and licensed general contractor. Welcome to the show, brother.
Yes, sir, bro. I appreciate it. I got to open up with, in the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I bear witness there is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger. Glad to be on the show. I appreciate the invite, and I'm looking forward to it.
Real quick, let me just speak on Brother Joshua. I knew this brother since like 2015. He was a young soldier. I think the first time I met him, he was the president or something of the Black Student Union at Sac City College. Correct me if I'm wrong, brother. But he was out there making shit happen, bringing the youth up to the African market, and then he got into the African market, started selling that banana bread. Oh my God, that banana bread with the nuts, and then he made some lemonade. Awesome. This brother is a mighty young soldier who's been soldiering. He used to have dreadlocks, and now he shaved the dreadlocks. Now he in that FOI uniform. He doing what's the name of that brother? 19 Keys. He out there with brother 19 Keys. Had the business on that level with him when he came to Sacramento. He worked with brother 19 Keys. This brother's always out there. He worked with brother Barry, the voice of the youth. He was representing out there with him when we had events back in the day with the Wukusu group. He was out there doing his business. So much respect to that brother Joshua. I'm looking forward to the information you can provide and share. So let's go, brother Joshua.
Yes, sir, bro. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it, brother.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right, enough of this. Enough of this. Can't stand that little fake cry. Shut up. You know what this is? Dwight Howard is off. He's back at home. He's full-time parenting, and he looking at his kids like, y'all some spoiled little lazy kids. And what he was trying to show the young man is no one cares about your tears. I remember it was one of my son's friends here, and we had a little something going down, and he started crying. And I was looking at him like, look, you a man. No one cares when men cry. What are you doing? Get it together. Get your stuff right. And that's what Dwight Howard was showing that little dude. And he needs to learn that. And women, y'all need to stay out the way.
But it's to say that if we was more unified, if our communities was more on lock, if we had control, if we had ownership of our communities, then we would have a little more of a defense against police violence. If we integrated America, we always gonna have police violence. We always gonna be broke. We always gonna be dealing with racism. It's permanent. Well, then the only other option is separation. When you recognize her as your sister, then you involved with it. But if she just some B, she just some broad, she just some woman that you don't see no connection to, then you ain't gonna want to do nothing. But if I see that as my sister, then I gotta put the phone down and react. We gotta rethink our code, right? We always talk about we need to have a code in the Black community. And in a lot of recent news, we talk about the code where somebody snitched. What is the social, what is the cultural code for that? You supposed to cut them off. In some communities, some environments of our people, you supposed to knock them out. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to delete them. That's the code. You know that if that happens, that's what you're supposed to do. So in these type of situations, if you're around a Black woman, you see a white boy, police officer, judge, I don't care who he is, he put his hands on you, you're supposed to react. You got to react. The code is to react. You can't sit there holding no camera. The Honorable Minister Farrakhan said in the early 2000s and even early 90s, he was warning the hip hop community, and he said, accept the responsibility of leadership.
Just say, let me say this. El Pooh, get the horn ready. Men are not intimidated by independent women. Boys are.
Ooh. That is a horn.
Where's my...
I can go on and on, but it's also an individual thing. Like Mr. X said, the boy versus the man.
Us as men, we should not and cannot be intimidated by our women. We have to look, you go take care of your business. What you bring here, it belongs to the house. And we're going to build this house. You can't intimidate me if you're making twice what I'm making. I'm not intimidated. As a man, you should not be intimidated by your woman.
You should not, but the reality is there are a lot of men that are.
Let's get to the
That's
root of
why
it first, lady. Let's get to the root. Why they intimidated by a
You
woman?
tell me, you're a man.
They're not men.
Well, here's the thing, though. If a woman is in a family environment, it shouldn't be an independent woman. I figure an independent woman is.
Woo! Damn, where's the horn? Where's the horn?
The question might be, are some men irritated by independent women?
Ooh. Hey, real quick, let me say something real quick. When I put on my young clothes, I call myself NBA Young Floyd.
We do not like men that sagging. We do not. If you spell sagging backwards, what do you get? Niggas.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, when did Rick Ross join the show?
What the hell? Freeway Ricky looking motherfucker.
If you are a man, stay a man and be that man. Don't let one person kill it for you. Be who you say you are.
What you got to say about it, brother Joshua?
Oh man, I think in the larger culture of America, chivalry is definitely dying. But I think that there's factors at play that are attacking it and attacking manhood, trying to turn men into women, trying to kill the man so that the state, the government, is the only real form of manhood. But I think that in certain groups, and like the sister said, the individuals, I know in the Nation of Islam, it ain't dead at all. It's live, functioning, and well. You go to one of the events, the chivalry there, the manhood is there. You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
but in the larger culture of what's going on, I don't think it's occurring naturally. I think it's factors that are impacting our society that's trying to kill manhood, from even down to a scientific level. The testosterone in men today is lower than what it was yesterday. When you squeeze a man's hand, you have less pressure in your handshake. They've done studies on this. With your father hand.
Damn.
And even men and women have some of the same grips nowadays than what we did 30, 40 years ago.
The last point I want to make was